If you're watching this video, you may be in a relationship with a narcissist, suspecting that you are, or trying to heal your life after being involved with a narcissist. So today I'm going to highlight some of the key differences between a normal romantic relationship versus an intimate relationship with a narcissist. I'm Lise Leblanc, I'm a life coach and author, and if it's your first time here, welcome. I post weekly videos on topics related to mental health, trauma, stress, and relationships. This content is for educational purposes only, so if you are in need of support, please seek help from a mental health professional in your area. And if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Okay, so let's jump right in. First thing is that every relationship has a honeymoon phase where things are intense, exciting, and you show the best sides of yourself and vice versa. There may be lots of gifts, romantic dates, lots of attention and compliments, time and energy spent on each other. And once the honeymoon stage dies down, the relationship naturally shifts into where you kind of start seeing each other's flaws. You need to work a little more to navigate certain differences, and the mental, emotional, and physical connection and intensity diminishes. But in a normal relationship, there continues to be a sense of connection, respect, and interest in each other. With the narcissist, they will love bomb you, which is like a honeymoon phase on steroids. The relationship will move at lightning speed. It's way too fast. But you're swept into the fantasy illusion that they're creating for you and ignoring any intuition you might have or warnings that other people might be giving you. But what's really different is that once the honeymoon phase ends, it's like a switch goes off in the narcissist's brain and they start distancing themselves from you. It's like you go from being in the ivory tower right down into the dungeon overnight. Second thing, in a normal relationship, you and your partner may have complaints, concerns, and criticisms. And to resolve these things, you have a conversation, maybe even an argument, as you bring these complaints and concerns forward. And maybe even during heated arguments, you might say hurtful things or they may say hurtful things, but there is general consideration for the other person's feelings. With a narcissist, they see any type of criticism on your part as a personal attack, and they can really lose their cool. Yet they will feel fully justified in criticizing and complaining about you anytime they want. They insult you, deliver low blows in areas you are insecure or sensitive about, and aim to hurt you with very little consideration of your feelings. In a normal relationship, needs are negotiated. With a narcissist, you get a my way or the highway attitude and learn that any concern or complaint you have, no matter how politely or polished you present these concerns, will be met with hostility, ridicule, and annoyance. Number 3, in a normal relationship, you don't feel like you're losing your sanity. With a narcissist, they will do things to make you question reality. If you've read anything about narcissism, you know about the cognitive and emotional confusion that they create. Gaslighting is a common tactic narcissists use to create this mental and emotional confusion. And over time, this makes you doubt yourself and question your own perceptions, your own interpretations, your memories of what happened. While normal relationships will have ups and downs, they don't make you feel crazy to a point that you don't even recognize yourself anymore. So if you've gone from a relatively happy, stable person at the start of this relationship to an unstable mess where almost all areas of your life have deteriorated, then you are in a toxic relationship. Number 4, in a normal relationship, when you confide in your partner, when you tell them something you are sensitive or insecure about, something that's hurt you or traumatized you, they keep it confidential and they never use it against you. A narcissist takes that information and weaponizes it, maybe jokes about it, shares it with others, or uses it to manipulate you. In a normal relationship, you feel like you can talk to your partner, that they will listen to you, that you can trust them. With a narcissist, it doesn't feel safe. You feel like you're walking on eggshells, or anything you say may be used against you. Number 5, in a normal relationship, when your partner sees you hurting or sees that you have a problem, they want to try to support you. In a relationship with a narcissist, they will not hesitate to leave you right in the midst of your biggest life crisis and then feel totally justified in letting you figure it all out on your own. One man told me that after his mother died unexpectedly, his wife went on a spa trip and accused him for being selfish for asking her to stay and support him. She said a real man wouldn't expect his wife to cancel her plans to baby him. So it doesn't matter how bad you're hurting. If they have something better to do, they will not sacrifice their needs to meet yours. Number 6, let's face it, there is lying and cheating in normal relationships. But here, the person knows what they're doing is wrong and they feel guilty about it. They may do it anyway, but once it's over and they are out of the high, they feel pretty low and regretful. If they get caught, they can accept responsibility, apologize, try to make amends, and learn from their mistakes. Whereas the narcissist will deny, even when caught red-handed. Or they will deflect. They will make it your fault. And they will do it again because there is no impulse control and they have no guilt or empathy holding them back. If you set any rules or boundaries in the relationship, they will quickly poke at them, test to see what you will do. They will cross your boundaries and just outright violate your boundaries as though they never even existed. Number 7. Normal relationships are a give and take. It may not always be balanced. Sometimes one gives more than the other, but over time it generally balances out. With a narcissist, it's all take. If they do any giving, it's to manipulate, to get something in return, or because it aligns with what they want. For example, let's say they take you on a beautiful trip. You might be thinking, wow, this is great. They're doing something for me. But they want something in return. Or they want to tell everybody about their grand gesture. Or they just wanted to go on a trip and didn't want to go alone. Number 8, in a normal relationship, partners want and need attention from each other. It's normal. They want some validation and praise, but it's not constant and overbearing. And when you give attention to your kids, to your family, to your friends, there is no negative reaction or jealousy from your partner. With a narcissist, you will be accused of giving all of your attention to your kids or being overly attached to your friends and family. They'll say that your attachments are unhealthy, dysfunctional, or that you're dependent. They will belittle the people that you love while demanding that you give them all of your attention. In normal relationships, you are not isolated from your family and friends. Number 9, while in normal relationships, we may demean or attack each other on occasion while arguing, but with a narcissist, you are constantly being demeaned, devalued, criticized, manipulated on an almost daily basis. Over time, you've become anxious, afraid, lost, depressed, lonely, frustrated, and you feel like you're living under a dark cloud. You might act normal and happy in front of other people because the narcissist will demand that you look like the perfect couple in public or on social media. But behind the scenes, you feel like an emotional wreck. This is not normal. Now, things are not perfect in any relationship, and there is a certain level of dysfunction in most relationships. Hurtful things are said and done, but in a normal relationship, you don't feel like you're being broken down piece by piece by the person who says that they love you. Lastly, with a normal relationship, once it's over, it's over. Unless you have children together, in which case you Act like responsible adults. Put your children's best interests first, and make an effort to maintain a respectful relationship. With a narcissist, co-parenting is hell. And once a relationship is over, they will do one of two things. One, they'll discard you and smear your name to anyone who will listen, or try to get back in your good graces and string you along emotionally for as long as possible. Narcissists have a way of staying in contact with their exes to get side supply from them as needed. They love to know that you're still thinking, obsessing, or hurting over them. They want you to be addicted to them. A normal person moves on and doesn't really think too much about what their ex is up to. When a healthy relationship ends, usually both parties wish each other happiness. But not the narcissist. It's like they want you to be miserable for the rest of your life. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please subscribe to my channel and check out my playlist on narcissistic personality disorder.